All new at 6, it is that time of year for ghost stories about our Colorado.
And it turns out Denver's Capitol Hill neighborhood has a very dark past.
The Denver 7's Jason Grenauer took a tour to bring us the history of Cheesman Park and what some believe are the chilling consequences.
On a late October day, the sun shines over the hills of Cheesman Park. The leaves fall, and people go about their lives. Some, maybe most, without knowing what's just a few feet underneath.
They're completely unaware that they may be walking or sitting right upon the final resting place of one of the thousands of souls who is buried here.
In the mid-1800s, Cheesman Park wasn't a park at all.
The park used to be a cemetery.
Mount Prospect Cemetery, until the city changed its mind and moved most of the bodies to new homes. Most of the bodies.
To this day, it's estimated that there are 2,000 bodies still buried in the earth here at Cheesman Park.
4 skeletons were found in 2010, nearly 40 more in 2008.
When it rains, the density of the bones can actually cause them to rise to the surface.
Those are the facts. What comes next depends on what you believe.
The spirits of these looted, forgotten, sometimes desecrated bodies continue to make their presence known here in Cheesman Park. Today, people say they sometimes sense a feeling of dread or just a chill up their spine. Reports of a woman heard singing to herself before she suddenly vanishes.
The movie Poltergeist is also said to have connection to or be loosely based on Cheesman Park.
You moved the cemetery, but you left the bodies, didn't you?
Just on the edge of that cemetery, now park, sits this mansion. Built in the late 1800s, home to a woman who had 4 different husbands, all die while married to her. Home also to something else.
It's said that there can be found a woman on the dining room table holding her severed head in her hands. The head is weeping. Her head was taken in one place, likely the Riverside Cemetery, while her body was left in Cheesman.
Now a 12-foot stone wall sits around that home.
It certainly suggests that the wall is there to keep people out or keep something in.
The history of both places is dark, but indisputable. What it means today, after dark, is up to you.
It's said that if you stand on the west steps of the pavilion on certain moonlit nights, you won't see Cheesman Park as it is today, but the grave-filled cemetery of the 19th century.
In Capitol Hill, I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.